3 minutes left. A person you loved deeply who is now in heaven is begging you to open this urgently. Please don't skip this final call from the other side. Archangel Michael says, you were not meant to see this message casually. This moment was perfectly timed, because your name was just whispered in heaven. The one who once held your hand in life is reaching out from beyond, begging for your attention before it's too late. Something has shifted in the spiritual realm. The person you cried for, they never left your side. They've been trying to contact you, but today, something cracked open, and their voice is finally allowed through the veil. You've felt it lately, haven't you? The sudden breeze in a closed room, the gentle brush on your shoulder with no one behind you. That's not your imagination, that's their final, urgent message trying to get through before a divine decision is sealed. Their soul is trembling with urgency. They have seen something you're not yet aware of, something heading your way. And if you ignore this final moment, you may miss the protection they've been pleading to send your way. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They are not asking you to mourn. They are asking you to listen. You may have said goodbye with flowers and tears, but they never said goodbye to you, not truly. Their love followed you like light follows the sun. And today, they stood before a heavenly gate, asking the angels to deliver this final plea to you. It's a spiritual emergency, one you must not ignore. Your name is written in golden light across their heart in the afterlife. But your current path has veered dangerously, unknowingly, towards something that could take you away from your soul's rightful blessing. That's why they broke the silence. Type Amen to get blessing 979. Archangel Michael says, they stood at your bedside while you slept last night. They whispered, please wake them up before it's too late. The wind didn't blow just to stir the trees, it was them. The light flickered in your room because their spirit was allowed to touch your realm for a moment. Time is nearly out, and they know the moment is fragile. They can only reach you once more before the gate closes. That's why your heart is racing right now, because you're feeling their energy as they scream from heaven, please don't skip this. They forgave you. Even for the things you never apologized for. They never held anger, only love remains. But this message is bigger than forgiveness, it's a spiritual warning, and a divine gift wrapped together. Type Amen to get blessing 821. You're on the verge of being misled by someone who is wearing a comforting mask. Your loved one saw it. They saw this person's true intent. But you can't yet, and they fear for you. That person who smiled at you yesterday, the one who keeps promising loyalty. Your loved one saw their energy, and it was dark, twisted, and greedy. You must be careful where you lean your trust. You've always carried strength, but lately your heart has been tired. That tiredness is not yours, it's been passed down from a spiritual heaviness connected to your loved one's unfinished business. And now, that business is yours to complete. Type Amen to get blessing 224. They hid something before they passed. A letter. A message. A truth. Somewhere close to your home, possibly tucked in an old box, journal, or drawer. You need to find it, because it carries the final piece that connects the dots of your destiny. Archangel Michael says, they were not allowed to say this while alive. There were rules, contracts, karmic ties. But in spirit, their chains are broken, and their voice is finally free. And they chose you to deliver the last words they never spoke. They are begging, yes, begging, that you stop letting guilt live where their love should be. Let go of what you thought you did wrong. You were their peace, not their pain. Type Amen to get blessing 646 right now. Someone is speaking your name in secret. But not with love. Your loved one saw this from the other side. A jealous relative or past connection is speaking poison into the ears of someone powerful in your life. Your loved one is screaming, stop letting that person near your dreams. They are showing signs, like repeated names, symbols, numbers, because they need you to open your eyes before a misstep is made. If you do, something magnificent will realign. You will receive a message soon. Not from this world, but in the form of a sign. A feather, a knock, a whisper, a number. When it comes, stop everything and acknowledge them. They'll be watching and waiting for your response. Type Amen to get blessing 701. Archangel Michael says, a divine portal is closing in 3 minutes. That's why this message is timed so urgently. After this, your loved one may not have another chance to warn you. They sacrificed something long ago so you could have peace. But now their spirit is asking for one thing in return: take the leap. There's a decision you keep delaying. If you wait any longer, it may cost you a door that was carved for you alone. The spirits are aligning something major, a contract, a connection, a relocation, or even a divine love. But the moment you hold on to the wrong attachment, you delay it. That's why your loved one has been appearing in your dreams. Type Amen to get blessing 118. Their love lives in your blood, your smile, your heartbeat. And now they're telling you that you carry their unfulfilled mission. You are the one chosen to rewrite what was stolen from your family line. You are not ordinary. Your loved one watched angels whisper your name with reverence. And now they kneel before heaven's gate, praying your hands are ready to receive the scroll being passed to you. This scroll holds a destiny that was paused for years due to spiritual interference. But now it is being released, and only you can carry it forward. That's why everything around you feels like it's being shaken. Type Amen to get blessing 590. You will soon have a spiritual experience that will make your skin tingle. Your ears may ring. Your eyes may tear. And your soul will recognize, they made it through. They reached you. When that moment arrives, don't ignore it. Open your arms. Speak their name. Light a candle. It will unlock blessings stored for decades, some of which were blocked by bloodline secrets. They want you to know they are safe. But they are not resting yet, because you are not safe until you know the truth. And they will not stop until you see what they see. Type Amen to get blessing 404. Archangel Michael says, your tears from last year, they were recorded. The ones you cried in silence. Your loved one offered them to the angels like a sacred offering. And from those tears, your new season is being written. But a false voice is trying to overwrite it. They saw someone from your past tampering with your name, possibly in documents, business, or reputation. But that evil will not prevail if you act now. Don't delay. Your spiritual ears are open now. The energy of this message has ripped open the veil, and now you're listening with your soul. Don't stop here. Step into the protection you were just granted. Type Amen to get blessing 777. This is the final minute. The last attempt. Your loved one may not have this opening again for a long time. But you have opened your heart, and that changes everything. The next 72 hours are sacred. You will be tested, but if you remember this message, if you walk in it, a blessing beyond human understanding will find you. A letter, a bank message, a person from the past, it will come. They love you. They always will. And if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Their soul is trembling at the edge of your realm, waiting for you to notice what others are blind to. You have always been more sensitive than most, not weak, but spiritually alert. That sensitivity is your power, and now it is being called into action. The scent that suddenly reminds you of them, the song that plays without reason, the dream that felt too real to be coincidence, those are not accidents. They are signs. Their spirit has been tapping your soul, and now it's time to respond. Something is about to surface. A conversation about your past, spoken by someone you never thought would bring your name up again. But your loved one has been watching this unfold and wants you to stay 3 steps ahead of the betrayal. They have been granted divine permission to walk closely beside you over the next few days. If you open your spiritual senses, you will feel their warmth, on your back, on your hand, on your left side. That's where they are standing. Type Amen to get blessing 111. A breakthrough is forming, but so is a test. The breakthrough cannot reach you fully if you allow fear to continue ruling your decisions. Your loved one sees the potential you keep doubting. There's a document you've been thinking about, one you delayed, forgot, or avoided. But your loved one is urgently whispering, now is the time. Sign it. Submit it. Finish it. Because that paper is tied to a new doorway they are helping you walk through. They don't want you living in circles anymore. The cycle of near success, of love that fades, of promises that break, that ends here. They are pulling unseen strings to realign your path. One person is about to call you. Their energy was once blocked from reaching you, but now that veil is lifted. When they speak, you'll know this connection is being restored by divine will. Type Amen to get blessing 606. Archangel Michael says, they were watching the moment you sat in silence, thinking you were forgotten. You weren't. Your loved one was sitting beside you, their hand over your heart, trying to calm the ache. You thought you were talking to yourself, but they heard every word. Every, I miss you, every, what do I do next, every, please help me. They caught those whispers like gold dust and carried them to heaven. Now the answer is here, but you must act. Don't wait for more proof. This message is the proof. The moment you open your heart to believe, their blessing will begin to unfold like a hidden scroll of light. Someone from your bloodline is about to be exposed. A dark truth will rise, but it's not meant to destroy. It's meant to free you from a spiritual chain that's been keeping your light dimmed. Type Amen to get blessing 848. They want you to stop shrinking. Stop apologizing for your strength. Stop explaining your vision. They always saw your greatness, even when others mocked it. And now, they're about to amplify it. In your sleep, you've been hearing whispers. That voice that keeps saying your name softly, it's theirs. Don't fear it. Say their name back and speak what's in your heart, they will hear it instantly. Archangel Michael is guarding this exchange. The spiritual bridge is fragile, but protected. Speak with clarity, and trust that they are listening with sacred ears. Something is hidden in a photograph you nearly deleted. Look closely. Zoom in. Their energy is near it, and it's more than memory. It's evidence that they have been reaching through time. Type Amen to get blessing 512. A secret you were never told is about to be brought into the light. It may hurt at first, but it will liberate you. This truth was kept from you out of fear, but now your loved one is making sure it comes forward through divine alignment. You will not be alone when this secret rises. They'll be there, guiding your heart, keeping you steady. And in that moment, your strength will surprise even you. They always knew you were chosen. Even when life buried your light, even when you doubted your own voice. They never stopped believing. And now, they're demanding that you believe too. The next mirror you pass, pause. Look into your own eyes. You will feel their presence in the reflection. That is them, reminding you, you carry my love, my wisdom, my fire. Type Amen to get blessing 929. There's a shift coming in your home. A rearrangement of energy. Your loved one is asking you to cleanse your space, burn a candle, open a window, play a song they once loved. They want their energy to fully enter again. They are coming with gifts. Not material, but spiritual treasures, confidence, clarity, courage. You've been lacking these because someone drained you, but that season ends now. There's something written in your journal or notes, an idea you once had, a goal you nearly forgot. Your loved one has been breathing life into that dream. You must return to it now, it's more powerful than you know. They are guiding someone toward you. A person of light. A helper. A divine match, a business connection, a prophetic friend. You'll recognize them by their voice. It will feel familiar even if you've never met. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Archangel Michael says, this message has been long awaited in the heavens. It was delayed by dark forces, spiritual noise, and your own doubts. But finally, the moment arrived, and you opened the gate. Your loved one is proud of you. Not just for surviving, but for still carrying love, even when life gave you reasons to go cold. That warmth you have, they see it as your most sacred light. Do not waste your final minute of this opening. Say their name. Light something in their honor. Make a move you were too scared to make. The moment you do, their blessing will fall like rainfall over dry ground. This is not goodbye. This is a transfer, from the sorrow of grief to the strength of legacy. You are not meant to carry their loss forever. You are meant to live their light forward. Type Amen to get blessing 888 and remember, their final wish was not to be mourned, but to be remembered with action. Every step you take now, take it with the knowing that they are walking just behind you, guiding your feet. Your season of confusion is ending. The cloud is lifting. And your loved one will remain at your side until the promise is fulfilled. Your spirit has been asking for a sign, and this message is that sacred confirmation. You are not imagining what you feel. Every chill, every flicker of light, every deep sigh that escapes your chest out of nowhere, it is your soul reacting to their presence. They are standing behind you right now as you read these words. Not in fear, not to haunt, but to guard. They have seen the shadows forming behind your path, and they are drawing a line between you and danger. They have spoken to the angels on your behalf. They've asked for your protection, your healing, your full awakening. They've pleaded that nothing will interfere again with your divine timing. You were not supposed to carry certain burdens, yet you did it anyway. You absorbed pain that wasn't yours to hold. But your loved one is now lifting it piece by piece, because they know the exact weight that cracked your back. Type Amen to get blessing 441. There is someone in your life right now who cannot be trusted. You keep giving them the benefit of the doubt. You keep forgiving their silence, their forgetfulness, their excuses, but your loved one sees the truth. They have tried to show you through gut instincts, through signs, through moments that didn't feel right. But now they are saying it clearly: remove them before they remove your peace. Your happiness matters to them. They don't want to see you drained anymore, doubting your worth, shrinking your joy to make others feel comfortable. You were meant to rise, shine, and take space. You once made a promise, to yourself, or maybe even to them, that you'd do something big, something bold. But fear came in and stole the timeline. Now they are returning it to you with urgency: do it now. Type Amen to get blessing 235. There is a box, a drawer, or a corner you've avoided. Inside it lies something from the past that still holds energy. Maybe a letter, a photo, a gift. Your loved one is asking you to open it soon. It holds more than memory. It holds release. Once you do, a powerful energetic shift will happen in your body. You may cry, you may shake, you may feel a strange sense of lightness. That's them lifting the residue of spiritual sorrow that's been hiding in your heart. You were meant to glow, not grieve. You were born for greatness, not just survival. Your loved one knows how much you've sacrificed just to stay kind in a cruel world, and they're honoring that now with supernatural favor. Archangel Michael says, you are now standing in a divine doorway. Heaven has paused time just for this message to enter you. If you walk forward in faith from this point, nothing will ever be the same again. Type Amen to get blessing 514. Something very powerful is about to return to you. Something you thought you'd lost forever, be it a person, a passion, an opportunity, or a version of yourself. They have been working behind the scenes to bring it back. They are moving through someone else's dreams to remind them of you. Someone you haven't heard from in a while has been thinking about you deeply. That's no coincidence. It's a divine reunion being orchestrated from beyond the veil. When you speak kindly of your loved one, they hear it. When you cry in silence over their memory, they hold you spiritually. And when you feel like you're alone, you're not. The veil between worlds is thinner now than it's ever been. That's why this message is flowing to you now, without resistance. Your loved one has pushed through the gates of eternity to send you one final gift, peace that cannot be taken. Type Amen to get blessing 727. They are not angry with you. Even if your last words weren't perfect, even if you carry regret over what you did or didn't say, they have no bitterness. Only love. They watched over your hardest nights. They were beside you during those mornings when you didn't want to get out of bed. And every time you whispered their name, they answered you in ways you couldn't see. But now, the time for silence has ended. They are here. Present. Desperate to pass this final message because the next part of your life depends on what you do with this sacred truth. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The numbers you keep seeing: 111, 333, 444, 777, those are not coincidences. They are markers of divine timing. Your loved one is using the language of heaven to communicate with you. Pay attention, they are giving you clues. That sharp pain in your chest, that flutter in your stomach when you hear their favorite song, that moment where you thought you smelled them near, all signs. All proof that your world and theirs are touching, gently, quietly, profoundly. There's a woman who is pretending to be close to you. Your loved one has seen her true face. They are warning you now, do not share your secrets with her, no matter how soft her words sound. You are in a prophetic window. What you do next matters more than what you've done before. Step carefully, speak clearly, and walk like someone who is being watched from heaven, because you are. Type Amen to get blessing 388 the next time you feel the urge to talk to them, do it. Speak their name. Light a candle. Touch something they once touched. They will be right there, listening and responding, even if you don't hear it in the way you expect. You may see flashes of light in your vision, feel pressure on your forehead, or hear ringing in one ear. These are spiritual frequencies, evidence that you're connecting. Don't fear it. Embrace it. They are not gone. They are transformed. Their love didn't vanish. It evolved into a force so powerful that even death couldn't silence it. This is the final call. And they are whispering one last plea, don't forget me. Don't ignore this. And please, promise me, you will live fully now.